This is what I call paradise. Hey, welcome to another video of Sail the Veil. I am Moni, destination wedding photographer based here in Cancun, Mexico. Today, I am here at Gran Velas Riviera Maya, the perfect destination wedding venue for your upcoming wedding. Today, we invited Patty Gonzalez, and we'll be talking about what is a meet and greet, what is a site inspection, so you don't want to miss a thing. Come along. We are in such a gorgeous venue today, here in another video of Sail the Veil. Today is just a beautiful day. We are here with Patty Gonzalez from Love on Top Weddings. She is one of the top luxury destination wedding planner, and I'm so happy to have you here, Patty.
Thank you so much for having me, Moni. It's a pleasure for me, and especially to talk about this.
Thank you. Yes. Well, as you know, Sail the Veil is 100% focused on you, our upcoming brides. And we want to inform you of all the things that you need to know to plan your destination wedding here in Paradise. First, before we start off, I want to know a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a luxury wedding planner, as you have said before. I'm from Mexico City. I've been living here for the past 10 years, and I've been having the dream job ever since. I love what I do. I have a great passion about this. I just love this.
And you're an excellent wedding planner.
Thank you so much.
You are. So today, we want to know exactly what is a meet and greet before your wedding day.
The meet and greet is when you tie down all the wedding details with your venue and with your vendors. First, we can do a site inspection when the couple is coming here when they haven't booked their venue or their vendors.
Where they're just probably shopping around for venues? Okay.
A site inspection is when it's before you book your vendors. Look for chemistry on that. And then the planning visit or the meet and greet, it's when you're already booked them and just come to tie down everything. Okay. And best timing 6 months before the wedding, because then we have already everything like a little bit deeper into the planning. You have hired the vendors already and you have an idea of what you want, so we can get the most advantage out of it.
If you have enough time to play with before your wedding day, possibly maybe a year before, then you can meet and greet and shop around vendors. Okay, but if you don't have enough time, if you're gonna do a meet and greet 6 months before your wedding day, that's because you already hired your vendors.
Exactly.
Okay. Meeting your vendors personally and having that chemistry, not only via emails, is that important?
It's absolutely important. I mean, we all work for this personal experience. I always suggest a couple to work with that chemistry. I mean, you're gonna be trusting us as a vendor, the most important date of your life, and you're gonna be talking with us for the next 6, 12, 18 months, so chemistry is absolutely a must.
Especially with vendors that spend a lot of time with you. Yes. So make sure that during your meet and greet, you absolutely make chemistry with like maybe photographer, who else?
Wedding planner, of course.
Your wedding planner that is gonna be with you from A to Z. Your makeup artist?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. How would you, as a wedding planner, recommend logistics to happen?
I always recommend to have a site inspection first, so you can get a sense of the venue and of your vendors. If time doesn't allow that, we can do the meet and greet once they come here for a planning visit 6 months before, and I always suggest them to come for a 3 or 4 nights stay. My favorite combo, it's like from Wednesday to Saturday or Sunday.
Should they stay at the same venue?
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
I recommend that.
Gran Velas?
Yes, of course. I always recommend them to be here on business days, because if they are coming over the weekend, most of the venues and vendors have weddings on that day, so it's a little bit more complicated for them to come here for a meeting, and then they can enjoy the venue and the hotel as a guest.
Which is important, because you are having your wedding day here. You might as well obviously take advantage of living the experience of the venue, because after all, this is the reason why you selected this venue. So you do like a meet and greet with your hotel,
exactly.
Right?
And you're flying all your guests here, so you have to experience it before. So you can recommend, okay, you know what, I love this restaurant, or I love this cocktail, so you should try that. All the food and beverage decisions are pretty much made on that planning visit.
On that meet and greet, okay.
Another great thing that we can do, if it's like 6 months before, that's why I love about this, it's that if we have already our rentals and florist, we can do a mock-up of the setup.
Wow, so you get to see how your wedding decor is gonna look like?
It looks exactly, yes. So I always suggest that at the venue, at the hotel where we are having the wedding, but some other couples prefer to go to the warehouse, so we can also do it. If it's at the venue, all the vendors will come and we can just play around until we get that style that we want.
That is amazing. And also, if your venue is close to the decor company's warehouse, it's not like the decor is gonna bring 100,000 cups for you, you know what I mean? Which is really good also to go visit them. You get to see what they do, because maybe you have an idea, and then once you get to the warehouse, you get to see all the things they offer. Maybe you fall in love with something completely different.
Exactly. Yes, and that's a great thing. If it's, as you're saying, if it's close, I can definitely put that in the planning visit.
Which ones would you like this? These ones?
I think those were indoors. What do you think? This looks like
Definitely for outdoors.
Does the meet and greet, does that have to be included in your wedding budget? Should you recommend that?
I don't like to say it like an imposition.
It's
but
not a
yes,
must?
Yes, it's not a must. But yes, I recommend them, because you know what? You are when they are here, they are focused on that, on all the wedding decision. So they can make easier decisions and faster.
Which is good. It's really important. And here is the thing. Do a lot of vendors, or do many vendors, charge you as a couple for a meet and greet, or is that included?
For example, if we are doing a mock-up of florals and rentals, of course they do have to charge some freight or something, but they can take that as a credit of all the final bill, because they want you to come and to see what it looks like. But if it's like photographer or the DJ, or for myself, it's included already. Hair and makeup, I always suggest to have the package when they do the trial and the wedding day.
Which is good. So a lot of your vendors don't charge you for this. It's not, or if, like you say, if you are doing something with product, which is like a floral design that they have to maybe invest on flowers, maybe they include it and they deduct it in your final balance. And as a wedding planner, Patty, I understand that you help them with their meet and greets. If I would need an order of the vendors that are must to visit or must to meet during your meet and greet, which ones would it be? Number one, which one would it be?
Venue, of course. The venue, because they are in charge of food, beverage, service. So venue, it's a must. I always team up with the wedding coordinator of the hotel, so we can do food and beverage tasting, and for the signature drinks. Then rentals, florals, of course photographer, and hair and makeup artist.
And when you do a meet and greet with the makeup artist, you take advantage of things here.
Yes, of course, why not? I always recommend the couples to have an engagement session. So why not having your hair and makeup trial during that session? I mean, you're gonna get professional pictures taken. So it's a great moment to meet your hair and makeup artist, and you are gonna try how long does your hair last like that, your hair and makeup, and your features and the colors that go best with you. So it's very, very important.
So you meet your makeup artist, you take advantage of you looking fabulous because they do a trial, and you do your engagement photos also. And that's important to make that, what we talked about, that chemistry. You have to make sure that you are really making that chemistry with your photographer or videographer.
there's always many options. That's what I love about it. So.
Remember, if you're having a meet and greet 6 months before your wedding day, you can't choose your vendors then because they're probably all booked. Exactly. Right? So if you can add in your budget 2 visits, that would be great. But if you can, book them first, then come and meet and greet them and just break the ice, right?
Yes, because you out of everyone know that, for example, if you are meeting them before for an engagement session, that totally changes once they are coming back for the wedding. So it's the same for us. If we have met them before, they are going to come here and they are gonna feel like a family.
Which is nice. It's really nice. And you can tell that, you know, once the wedding day arrives and you've already met them, you can tell that, you know, you feel really happy and you feel like you know them, which is really good too.
Yes, you feel that it's like a real team, and everyone has your back.
Everyone has your back. That's a good one. Okay.
This is your wedding photographer. She's Monique. Monique. She's a
So much valuable information, Patty. But again, just to summarize everything, just to understand it clearly, the number one thing is identifying both options, right? The site inspection and the meet and greet.
Yes. Site inspection 1 year in advance, meet and greet 6 months in advance, recommended.
Perfect. Also, vendors that are a must to meet and greet are?
Depending on your own priorities, but I always include venue, photographer, rentals, florals, hair and makeup, and DJ if we have time.
And your meet and greet, you recommend this to happen exactly in
your venue, when you're having your wedding. Yes, absolutely.
Again, I cannot express the importance of having your wedding planner, because your wedding planner, as Patty, is the person that does all of the logistics and all of the agenda for you. What if, Patty, you don't have either the time because of work, because of personal issues, you don't have time to come before your wedding date, or if you cannot add it to your wedding budget, what do you recommend?
We can always work with that. I always suggest Skype calls with all the vendors. If you have a wedding planner, you don't have to worry about anything. And if you are coming to your venue 3 or 4 days before, it's perfect, because I as a wedding planner, I always have a tie-down meeting with the couple, with the hotel, and with the vendor, so we can have all details taken care of. If you have your wedding planner, she will recommend the best vendors to work with, which are professional, which she can trust and have worked with them before, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just to have that chemistry, just have a Skype call, a phone call, and that's it.
And get to know them. Remember, all of our guests from Sail the Veil are really handpicked. They're the top of the line wedding vendors. So I want to really thank you, Patty, for making this possible. So if you want to add anything else to our couples regarding meet and greets, what would it be?
I strongly recommend you to come to a meet and greet before your wedding. It's a game changer, and then you can experience the hotel and be pampered a little bit without the stress of the wedding timing and everything else. It's a completely different experience.
You said it, you're relaxed. You get to make the correct decisions without feeling the pressure, right? You have 6 months in advance.
And you're focused on the wedding, because you don't have your work here or your boss here or everyone. You're just focused on the wedding.
Thank you so much, Patty.
Thank you for having me, Moni. It's a pleasure to be part of this new project, and it's amazing. I thank you so much.
Thank you for being here with and being part of the Sail the Veil. If you guys want to contact Patty and you have any questions, can they contact you directly?
Absolutely, yes.
So here is, as you can see, this is her Instagram handle. You can contact her. It's Patty Gonzalez from Love on Top Weddings. We've done many weddings before, so I highly recommend her. So thank you so much, Patty.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Moni.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Ram Velas Riviera Maya for being part of Sail the Veil. Also, a special thank you note to Styling Trio, and of course, thank you so much to Patty Gonzalez from Love on Top Weddings for being part of this informative interview. If you're liking these videos, remember, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, and follow us on our Instagram handles, Moni Audrey Photo. Thank you so much for being part of Sail the Veil. Until next time.